Hey everybody, Unstable Gamer here, and welcome back to the channel. Oh man, we have a new video for you today, a new game for you today, and this one is One Punch Man Road to Hero. So this is another hero collector type game, and very interesting. I don't know if you're too familiar with the One Punch Man anime. Very interesting character, defeats his enemies in one punch. Kind of leads them down this road of he wants something more, right? More than just defeating all of his foes in one punch. But a very interesting anime, and it's a very interesting game. It follows the formula of your typical hero collector game. So we're going to go ahead and jump into that so you can see what combat looks like and what this game looks like, and my thoughts on this game as well. But first, before we jump into that, if you're just now finding this channel and you want to stay up to date with everything that's going on with mobile games, the hero collector games, the gacha type games, the collecting type games, which are games that I love. I love collecting and building up my teams and my characters and everything, then definitely consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out. Alright, and welcome back. You know, anime just does not disappoint, only because I love the artwork, I love the character design, and the storyline of a lot of anime. This is not one that I'm super familiar with. I'm a little familiar with this anime specifically, but let's go ahead, let's jump into the game and show you what we're looking at right here. Alright, so here is the main screen. I've leveled up a little bit. I'm level 5 right now, and you've got your typical stuff for any type of hero collector game. You've got your daily missions. I'm going to go ahead and claim that right there. You can go ahead and upgrade your characters. Let's go into the supermarket over here, show you what this looks like. So this is your typical supermarket where you go ahead and you buy your materials and things in order to improve your characters and your team. Recruiting, go over here. This is what we got right here that allows you to go ahead and build up your team, right? So let's see, we've got this one right here, this 1 times gacha. We got a 10 times gacha down there. But you got different ones. So this is your normal recruitment, and this one right here is your advanced recruitment. Take a look at the probabilities right there. So it shows you the characters and what you can get. So there's an 11% chance right there, 11% chance to obtain one of the following characters. These are your 1-star characters. You can go to your 2-star characters here. There's a 7% chance to get one of these. And then your 3-star characters, 2% chance to get one of these characters right here. I always like looking at the probabilities just to kind of tell me, you know, what does it look like? What are my chances of getting something good? You have guilds over here. I've not unlocked that yet. It does tell you, though, passing stage 4-8 will allow you to do that. You've got your House of Evolution over here. Get through stage 6. What, 3-6 on that one. There's just a ton going on here. I can go into characters right here. You can see what I have right now. I can hit my inventory. Those are the 4 characters that I currently have. And then over here on the right, you have kind of your skill trees. You got your active and your normal skills. And you can go ahead and click on each one of these, just kind of see what they do. So for every 30% hit points Genos loses, his damage dealt will increase by 30%, which is pretty interesting. You've got your upgrades here. Tells you what the materials you need. Star level upgrade down there at the bottom. So there's a couple materials that I need that I don't have right now. This intermediate strength metal. I can hit source, which is kind of nice, and it tells me where I need to go. And then I need this other one right here, the certificate of machine strength. Look at the artwork, though. It's really cool. I can tap on them and you can hear their voices. So not too bad. You got your talent here, your talent tree that you can work on to upgrade them as well. And then finally you have accessories to further define your characters, build up your team, and really make the team, you know, the play style that you like to play with. All right, and then we have dispatch over here. I haven't got that unlocked either. That's 3-4. This game's been out for a few weeks. I did play it just a little bit, and then I can go into right here, Saitama Daily. And this is an interesting thing. So you'll see this when we go ahead and do combat as well. But you can go in here once a day. You've got your dice down here, and you just roll your die. So let's see, select a point. Boom, let's see. I'm familiar with terms with the heroes. Okay. And that's what we got for reward. It's I don't know, it's a interesting little, I don't know, mini game, if you want to call it a mini game. Not something I've typically seen in a gacha game before. Let's see, and I think that's about as far as I can go right now, because I don't have any moves. If you take a look at my dice down there, I don't have any moves available. Here's my dice over here in the bottom right. Click that. All right, we got 4, so he's going to move 4. I get some health there. Let's do it again. 3, he's going to move 3. I get some money there. So it's just, I don't know, it's interesting. It's a very, very interesting format for sure. So I can click on this information right here. It tells you what kind of the rules are right here and what you can expect. So a dice can let you control at will, or a dice right there can let you move backwards for those 2 right there. And it kind of just tells you what this is all about. And then you have the grid maze. Gives you an idea of what it is that you're looking at. So I would definitely go into here. If you're interested in this game and you end up playing it, go in here, take a look at what you can get, and just get familiar with this game board type mini game. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into battle. I'm going to go into stage right here. And here are our stages. I completed the strongest man, and I'm going into dangerous being right now. And then it gives you your difficulties. You can just choose which one that you want to go to. So I'm gonna go to and the rewards right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and click on this. It's gonna give me this reward here, the novice strength medal, and it takes 8. It takes 8 batteries, energy, whatever you want to call that. So I've got 64 up at the top. So let's go ahead and jump in there. There's my characters. And here we are. Here's the game board type thing. So it's kind of interesting because you've got loot and everything on the game board itself, and you can only see a certain distance. You got this fog of war. So once you go ahead and work through this, you're going to be able to see a little bit further. So let's go ahead and grab this piece right here. Got some money. And then here's our first boss. Now, one thing that I noticed here is that they attack straight across. So the top character is going to attack the top enemy, the middle characters are going to attack the middle enemies, and the bottom character is going to attack the bottom enemy. Once that enemy is defeated, then it'll go to the next row. So the top will go to the middle, the bottom will go to the middle, and so on and so forth. Some of these abilities, so my main guy right there, level 13, he has an ability that attacks multiple enemies at once. So if I didn't have these 2 enemies right there in the middle, I'd probably move him, because you can go ahead and move these your characters around where you want them. That way you can do the most amount of damage and complete the battle in the most efficient way. But I'm going to go ahead and leave them right there. Let's go ahead and attack. And now this is real-time battle. It is not turn-based. So as your turn comes up, you see down there at the bottom, that's your ability bar. So I got 2 out of 10. Each one of the characters down there at the bottom right, you see it takes a certain amount of enemies, but this isn't auto. I mean, I can turn on auto. I can turn on ×2 and well, it looks like ×1 and ×2. But all right, let's go ahead and do this. His ability right there. But it's real-time battle. That's strictly what it is. It's not that turn-based, so you want to make sure that you're paying attention, and you want to make sure that you have your characters in the spots where they will be most effective. And you'll pick that up pretty easy once you play through a few of these battles, especially once you get through Chapter 1. Let's see, we got what is that right there? What did we get? We got some we got some chicken nuggets there. We got some chicken nuggets there. All right, we got this crab dude. Let's go ahead and check him out. And here we go. So that's pretty much what it is. That's pretty much all the battle is you've got the auto attacks. Just, I mean, again, without being on auto. And then, so I'm going to wait. Actually, they're taking care of this guy pretty quick. But as soon as I get 5, I'm going to do my main character's ability, and you can see him attack multiple characters. But there we go. Go ahead and hit that. And there we go. Boom. So not too bad. To be honest, I don't know that this is a game that I'll probably continue to play. It's just, I'm familiar. Like I said, I'm very very minutely familiar with the IP. I don't know that it's a game that myself that I really would truly be interested in playing on a daily basis. It's just, I don't know. That's just my thoughts. It's interesting. It hasn't grabbed me. However, it is something a little bit different. It is something a little bit new. I like that they went out on a limb and mixed it up a little bit. And I've been seeing a little bit more of the gacha games, the hero collectors, those types of games, be a little more real-time combat than your typical turn-based, which just makes you know, think just a little bit quicker and set your teams up, be a little bit more familiar with what your teams can do. What do we got here? Fragment of Advanced Recruitment Order. We've got 5 of those. Let's go ahead and grab this as well. What do we got there? Awakening Capsule. And then, there we go, difficulty 2. Let's go ahead and get to this boss. Now, since there's nobody down on the bottom, I am going to go ahead. Actually, you know what? Actually, I'm going to leave him at the bottom because I can still attack the other rows, but there's nobody that's going to be specifically targeting him right now. So I'm going to leave him right there and then work on. I'll leave the other characters where they are right now. So let's go ahead and jump into that. And I really want to build up that main attack for my guy. And as you can see, as we're working through this game, the health stays where it was in the previous battle. You don't regenerate that health on every battle that you go into. So just something to keep in mind before you go into a battle. All right, here we go. Do some damage there. Let's see. Let's do somebody. Yeah, let's do some other damage here. Let's do hers back here. Just to kind of show you what that looks like. Boom. And you can't build that up any quicker. Now the guy at the bottom, if I was to hold down on this, it should tell me what they do, right? Yeah. The guy at the bottom is typically is your typical tank, so his ability just gets everybody to attack him. There's my rewards, my victory. Look at that, I got some action dice. And there we go, objective is complete. You may leave the map whenever you want. So I can hit continue, and I can move around if I want. There's really no reason to, because there's nothing else going on here, I don't think. I think we got pretty much everything. So we'll go ahead and click up here at complete mission. And call it good. And there we go. We have these security missions down here at the bottom, so typically you have like hard mode, things like that, as you go ahead and complete your different chapters. This one here, it comes in the way of security missions. I got a reward here. I can go ahead and claim that right now, which is interesting. So you got story stage there, and then your random stage down here. So the next chapter unlocked, I've got that, which is cool. I can go back to my story stage and do this. So I've got my 2-1, 2-2, all the way up to my 2-7. So there you go. So it's just interesting. It's a little bit different. But there you go, everybody. That's what I had to show you today. Just a quick video on this newest gacha game, One Punch Road to Hero. Very interesting. They mix things up a little bit, so I'd be very interested to hear your thoughts on this game. Are you playing this game already? And if you do play this game because you see the video, let me know what you guys think, and let me know if you're familiar with this anime as well. All right, as always, I want to thank you all for taking the time to watch the video. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button and share your thoughts and questions in the comment section below. Take care, everyone, and we'll talk to you next time.